History is written by the victor. History is filled with liars. If he lives and we die, his truth becomes written.
You told a Gawd, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. You told a Gawd, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my veins. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with factions. Don't care about bitches and distraction. My bank account, another transaction. We count them digits and subtract it. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with factions. Don't care about bitches and distraction. My bank account, another transaction. We caught that nigga, send him packing. Yeah, we sending niggas packing. Don't give a fuck about the past. He hit the pavement, now he napping. You need some shit, just tap, tap, tap it. Just know your role and play your part. You're all talk and you're all bar. We see the loser in your heart, so please stop acting like you're smart. We left that loser in a ditch. That's what you get for talking shit. These niggas talking tough for Twitter, but I know you're full of it. Talking about slime, talking about gang. Nigga, you do not have no click. Nigga tryna say I make a mad, but boy, you really make me sick. You told a Gawd, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my veins. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. You told a Gawd, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my veins. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, he need a cage. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with facts. Don't care about bitches and distraction. My bank account, another transaction. We count them digits and subtract it. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with facts. Don't care about bitches and distraction. My bank account, another transaction. We caught that nigga, send him packing.
History is written by the victor. History is filled with liars. If he lives and we die, his truth becomes written.
You told a Gawd, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping. Need a cage, can't walk this darkness in
my bad. I'm here. Shout out to whoa. Y'all can hear me, right? Because good news, I found them chords. I found those chords yesterday at like maybe 9:30 p.m. I found the chords that I misplaced when we got hardwood. So we here for that. Hope everyone is well on this Monday. I'm in a great mood. The house is empty. I like being alone. I like quiet and tranquility in the house. I would be a great hermit, just living off the land. Pull up the chat here. What's up, Simi? What's cracking? So we in a good mood. Work wasn't hectic. Had a good workout. Can't complain. House is free. Who coming to my barbecue on Saturday? Y'all coming? Y'all coming to the queue? Man, I'm coming to the queue. Clink. So yeah. Anything important I gotta say? I apologize for not doing the stream Friday. I had a stag party. I won a Ronaldo jersey, so totally worth it for me. I got a Ronaldo Portugal jersey. Won that. Also, I didn't have my microphone cord, so I didn't want to stream with the other mic. I actually threw it away because it's useless. So yeah. Anyways, that being said, we got some Kubera, and she's been cooking. We're in a generational. I don't even want to say generational stretch. It's always fire, but like, it's lava right now. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It's magma. But we here. Everyone's good. To the young Vanitas. Yes, sir. Of course. You know Winter Soldier's my jam. We here. Tack gang stand up. Yo, more tower mid soon. I'm good, man. I'm good. Yo, I can hear you. Hi. We're here for Kubi. Being alone is always fire. What am I cooking, old man? We got chicken. We got burgers. We got chicken burgers. We got veggie burgers. Like all types of burgers. We do some homemade burgers too. Seasoning up ourselves, me and my sister. And then I guess I have to have veggie options. I think Amanda's vegetarian, so I'm gonna make something for her. Salad, some bullshit. I don't know. Might be some tacos. We'll see. Purchasing a ticket right now. We hate people over here. Only curry gums allowed in. Big facts. Gotta have chicken. Oh, some beef skewers. You know what? I'll do some shrimp too. Shoot some shrimp. Some shrimp going in there. Season it with some Cajun. Yeah, you know. Anything else I have to say before? Any more preamble? No. Let's get it. All right. Saturday YouTube. Yo, we haven't gotten an announcement for Kubera coming back yet. When is it coming back? Webtoons. Why are you guys waste? Announce it so I can start posting these. I'm just stockpiling them. All right, let's get it. So, all right. There's no one who will eavesdrop within my detecting range, so you can talk freely. Volunim, did you also receive news? Yes, it seems they picked out the most. What? Where that? Sorry. Yes, it seems they picked out the people you were most likely to contact and sent them the news. If that's true, he was attacked by Nasticas. He must have decided that it would have been better to wait for me somewhere safe instead of walking around knowing that he's being targeted. Utah. I guess we should be grateful that Indra so happens to not be around. I like when he's not around. Like the goddamn video. Yeah, tell him again. I'm buying tickets to Canada tomorrow. Hey, come through. Y'all can sleep over. They trying to have the 12 weeks like with TOG. Ugh, that's too many weeks in my opinion. But hey, man, it gives me more content to stockpile on the Patreon, I suppose. It makes my Patreon look better. But hey. Anyway, let's go. It is possible that the Ashura clan will also hear the news and come running, I'll bet belatedly. I like how they phrase that. That's some shit I would do in an essay just to sound extra smart. that's how I be wording shit. I be wording it extra flowery just because. Put a little razzle dazzle on the sentence. But it will be hard for them to arrive faster than us. She looks a little shocked. What is it? Hurry up and take my hand. That face though. It's comedy. I'll need that. Actually, I can make a bigger version. I'll do it later. All right. Thank you. I'm in your care. Whoosh. One last God Kubera story in art by Curry Gum. Season 3, episode 323. 929. 920, chapter 9. So there's Utah. He in the tree. He trapped. Free my mans. Let him go. Even though I waited quite a while, my eyes show no signs of regenerating. The regeneration speed hasn't been slowed solely because they were eaten. Is it an environmental effect? Are the trees surrounding me the cause? I think my server form is suppressed due to that item. I only wore it around my neck, but before I knew it, my whole body was covered. Didn't he say there were a few more? I had no idea they had something this big. Yeah. They put you in the straitjacket? Free my man Utah. Free the man them. Free the man them. Free the man them. All right, Flash. I think last week she was saying those little flashes and like currents of whatever energy was him trying to break out himself with his own abilities. So even with the use of this transcendental, the damage is minuscule. It seems that I will have to use up all of the vigor I just recovered to sever this completely. Must have the most eloquent of vernaculars to expound your exquisite skills with the quill. I got you. What I always tell people, my lexicon is rather extensive. Oh, yes, indubitably. But I do that a lot. I used to show off a lot in English class a lot. Because I do not speak like that. I can, but I just don't naturally. It was a mistake to follow along so completely just because the clan protected me without employing such tricks in N23. I mean, man, don't trust nobody. Only trust Lee's. And even with her, trust Lee. Like, don't trust nobody, bro. I would have trusted these ninjas. Man, I was watching Simi play Mafia the other day. And I can't remember exactly what happened, but I'm like, Them MC about to get set up. And as soon as he walked in that building and they surrounded him with guns, I'm like, man, you see me? I'm a distrustful ass nigga. You not catching me like that. You gotta just kill me. You gotta just catch me slipping. I'm taking my grandma to church. Ah, there he is. Pop, pop, pop. I'm not showing up nowhere. You're not getting me. I don't trust shit no one does or nothing no one say. I should have been more careful and taken into account their reaction might be different due to Tarakas growing stronger. It's futile with your level of power. It would just be a waste of vigor. Oh, the area of Vata Kanara? Yep. I thought you couldn't use any transcendentals at all. Offensive transcendentals at all. To think you were still hiding some tricks, even if they are weak. It's not like I was hiding it. Right. According to your claims, you became stronger for some unknown reasons, and this skill became unusable. Your partial Sura form has also changed a lot from what I last saw. Up to 3rd stage, you were at least imitating the developmental skills of a Rakshasa, but that is no longer the case. Yo, 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 big in the universe, yep. Speaking like effing Shakespeare, yep. They always do you to bad, yeah. That's the influence from watching my Mafia streams, yes. But I'm just like, hey, man. Yeah, just come with us, it's fine. Just take your eyes out and weaken yourself. How about I don't do that? And I stay at full power, and we deal with the Tarakas because I don't trust nobody. How about that? How about that? Again, that's just me. Yuta's a nicer person, I think. Is he nicer? He like eats people and stuff. Is that? I don't know. Maybe I am nicer technically. On a technicality, on a very literal sense, because I don't be eating people. I'm not the Homelander clone. I don't be eating babies. What? Why are you doing this? I believe I was cooperative enough. The reason I obediently followed Kamadu was because I trusted you. Before you arrived, Taraka attacked the place right where our Rakshasas are taught. Chatan repelled her, but he arrived late and about 100 clansmates had already been killed. There were children with quite promising talent amongst them, along with 2 Nastikas. Skill issue. Get more better. Skill issue. That can't cost an example. Yep. Aravata Kinara is the same bitch who betrayed her ex-lover over her name, so I saw set up coming a mile away, right? Ninja like me never getting caught lacking. To be fair, if I was Yuta, I'd be compliant just because I know I could air that chance if I wanted to. Well, clearly, yeah, you got to think about it. You see, this is what happens sometimes when you're too strong. And I'm going to use a very generic example that most people can understand. When Goku arrived to Namek, the only person there that was stronger than him was Frieza. But what did Vegeta say? Being the strongest isn't always enough. You have to have the strategy, the cunning, and the hardcore ability to go where you need to go. And what happened to Goku? A body snatch, just like Kroha. A body snatch from Ginyu. That had nothing to do with strength. That had everything to do with you being unprepared and letting your guard down. You gotta be ready. Don't just because you can whoop somebody's butt does not mean they don't have a strategy to subdue you, take you out, or limit what you can do. You gotta be ready. There were children among them. Yeah, I read already. But they were helpless when faced with Taraka's unexpected strength. She's listening. And the cause for that abnormal strength delivered itself to my doorstep. How else was I supposed to act? You said that your abnormal strength would soon disappear, but for me, that's just lip service. Why you became stronger in the first place, how it could be reversed, you were clearly unable to explain the cause, the manner, and timing of it. So I have no choice but to choose a surefire way to weaken you right now. As long as you're confined here, you can neither take Sura form nor regenerate. Interesting. Kinara only setting herself for failure. Relit. To be fair, sorry. You mean the original Aravata were never lovers? Kinara didn't realize Aravata liked her until a long time after the steal. Aravata and Kinara were a pair though. I'd be strong as a Nata with the most cautious person you'd ever see. That's kind of how I'd be. See, yeah, you're right. Like, I'm the type of person, if I had powers in real life, I wouldn't be flaunting them. Even like in a costume. I'm not telling anybody I have powers. You gotta catch me using them. I think I'm home alone. I'm super speed. And you're just like, what the fuck just happened? I'm like, oh. Hey, yo, bro, I got a speed force. Don't tell nobody. Like, you gotta just catch me. I'm not telling a soul. That wouldn't pose an issue for you if you had the ability to break out in this inhuman form. But it's impossible at your current level. So the Rakshasa abruptly attacking me was done on her orders. After all, to choose an item suitable for my current level, I understand. I acknowledge that you can't trust me. I also understand your reasoning for doing this from your position as king. However, the Tarakas running rampant is also not my will, since it will also put Lees in danger if they do. But I do not hold the authority to stop them. I only affect their strength. I have no real control over them. I am a mere figurehead, not a true king. Will this move her, though? Will this argument move her? Not gonna lie, if I was strong as Ish, everyone else would probably know as well and come up with countermeasures trying to catch me lacking. Yeah, I mean, you got kryptonite for Superman. Like, I'm just not telling anybody. If you know, you know. If you figure it out, you figure it out. But I'm just gonna keep it on the DL. I'm running to Mexico, super speed like the Flash, and I'm not letting anyone see me. Will this argument move her? Ooh, that's some kick. That's that Ray and nephew, baby. Okay, I will wait here without resisting. So please, once Elise arrives, allow us to meet. She is the sole human who holds the key to overcoming this predicament, as well as the biggest reason I keep gouging my eyes out. Kriegab's not going to let them live happily ever after. I know her. I know her too well. Lee's is honestly rubbing off on him? I think so. Oh, honesty. You think her, I think maybe her good-natured, heart and spirit is starting to take its effect on him, even though he's still, a little more cautious. Please don't stop her. And then she looks. I don't believe her already. I don't know what she said, but I don't believe her. Shut the door. She walks out. Keep guarding here, Chatan. Understood. Visitors have arrived. Please head to the entrance. She's already here. Kubera League is moving quickly. I already knew it wasn't her. It's not her. The ones who arrived here are... Who? Who at the door? Hello, Arabata. Oh my God, not you. Go away. No one likes you. No one freaking likes you, Ravana. Oh my God. After hearing you went up to something interesting, I came running right away, Look at her face. I don't remember having you informed. Yeah, it's common sense. It's common sense to have some spies planted. I only dropped by to check something. For someone claiming to just be dropping by, the fish stages you dragged along look quite formidable. It can't be helped. Fish stage Rakshasas are a surefire way to combat that thing when it uses its eyes after all. I just prepared them in case of an emergency. As long as our conversation proceeds peacefully, they won't step forward. So now you see me, I'll take kindly to threats. I don't negotiate with terrorists. I don't negotiate. Or I'd fake my strengths. You only thought this was power. Oh yeah, that's another way too. You could fake it a little bit. Tell that ant to kick rocks. Facts. That was my exact reaction reading this part. I'm tired of this insect. You insignificant bug. Like, oh my goodness. Just ruined my whole vibe. You're a vibe ruiner. All right, so. Can you cut the bullshit and open the way to that bastard? Pretty please. Did you change forms from female to male here? I think so. It looks like the booba left. This looks like Pecs. That looked like Yiddy. That looked like Yiddy. Yes, change to male. Okay, I will slap her out of principle. Big facts. It might be tricky to approach the entrance directly. The Asheras arrived first. Seeing they brought troops, they seemed to intend to fight. It's obvious they came after getting their hands on the news. Didn't you say the info was only given to a select few people? Hanumanim even took care to only tell me in the secret out of fear that it might get leaked to the Ashura clan. They got wind of it and gathered here so quickly. Just how in the world? There must have been someone in cahoots with the Asuras among those who received the information. Or perhaps the Kinara clan was scheming something different from the very start. It might be that the Kinara clan imprisoned Yuta under the pretense of protecting him and planned to hand him over to the Ashura clan for the actual killing. This way, if something goes wrong, the attempt to kill Yuta, the responsibility will fall on the Ashura clan. She don't like that. That's my man. Shout out to my man. He has been close with the Kanaras and helped them for so long. Yet he is evaluating them in that way. Was his favorable attitude just him acting out of obligation? Indra, zap this annoying bug and my life is yours. Not you pulling a Kratos, that bozo. Kratos is a loser. I don't know what happens in Ragnarok, but he's still a loser. Where was I? Worried about him dying. We wouldn't have to worry about him dying, but because the powers of the number 1 through 3 of the Kinaras are unstable, the clan has meticulously collected items that suppress power. If their plan was to lock him up, they would have mobilized all those items, so Yuta may not even be able to move properly by now. This man knows I'm about to say this man knows his knowledge. This man knows some things. He's got information. Shout out to Vayu. If the Ashura clan invades and attacks him in such a state, it will be fatal. There is a real chance of him dying. No, if that happens, he will resurrect and the situation will become even more serious. That's why we have to act fast. There is no time to find any other methods. We have to go in by ourselves. I know the layout of the Kanara stronghold well, and there aren't many places where they could have confined him. It might be possible to sneak without alerting the Asuras. I bet you someone's listening right now. Ah, look at me. Wait. What brings you here? What do you think? I came here because I received the call too. They said, oh my mans. Dragon up. Dragon clan. Invisible breaths. Shout out to Kasak. We out here. Real clan. Real dragons. I skipped. What did I skip? What bubble did I skip? If that happens, it'll be more situation, be serious. That's why we have to act fast. No time to find another method. We're going by ourselves. I know the Kanara clan. Up, more up. You said like 20 panels ago? Oh, it's too late now. It's too late. Unless you guys just know literally which panel. What the hell did I miss? Became obvious. Get your hands on the news. Select people. Get leaked. That quickly. Received word. Kanara clan was scheming something from the start. Then they talk about the actual killing and then the responsibility not falling on them. He's been close with the Kanaras for so long. He's evaluating that way. Is it favorable or obligation? What about them dying? Number 1, number 3 are unstable, suppress power. If their plan was to lock them up, they would have mobilized all the items. I read that. The Ashura clan invades and attacks him in such a way to be fatal from dying. No, if that happens, he will resurrect and the situation become more serious. That's why we have to act fast. There's no time to find any other methods. We'll go in by ourselves. I know the layout of the Kanara stronghold well. There aren't many places where they could have confined him. It might be possible to sneak in without alerting the Asuras. Wait. What brings you here? What do you think? I came here because I received the call too. Best clan, no debate. What are you guys talking about? Dog. Dying, more serious. That's why we have to act fast. I know the stronghold. It might be possible. He says, wait, question mark. What brings you here? What do you think? I came here because... Just read it out. Type it out loud, man. Everybody else, gods... Just type it out. Like, I don't know. Dog. Y'all tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop, all right? I reread these after I react anyways. I'd probably catch it the second time. If the current Utah. I read this. I literally summarized it. You're talking about worrying about dying, and then number 1 and 3 being unstable because the whole fact of the matter is him dying is not a good thing. I read it. The whole time I'm thinking I'm missing something down here. All right. I received a call to... They said the Kanara clan was protecting Utah and to let Kubera Lees know immediately if she arrived. Okay. I didn't think that the human would come back after already passing through my nest. So I came here to check out the situation. I didn't expect you to plan something so reckless though. A plan to infiltrate right under the noses of the Asheras who specializes in stealth? Seriously. Is it okay to not have a Nastica help you if you get caught? Look at this nigga, bro. Yeah, you the thumbnail. You the thumbnail. Clean. Real dragons. To be continued. If the current Utah were able to use his eyes and thus deal with the nasty cause, we wouldn't have to worry about him dying. Y'all feel better now? All right. That's what they say in the blog post. Kurrigan's blog. Season 3, episode 323 and 29. I'm fucking hot, B. Fuck. I need to be shirtless. I had no clothes on all day. Even though he's a god of wind, does Vayu have a Vayu does only have a teleportation skill that requires touch like the other gods? Nope. Season 3, episode 196 shows him teleporting a Rakshasa with him while he has hands in his pocket. So why does Richard Lees? I know, right? Lees sees puzzle too. I went easy on you. Considering how Vayu predicts the worst situation, there are items even worse than this. But if they use items more potent than needed, unexpected problems can arise. So they choose items to use considering the situation. If the items are too powerful, the problem happening the most is that the Sura which is caught is killed by the items. Oh, shoot. And the second is the subject losing their mind and going berserk by unneeded pain. That's interesting. Suras getting sealed off in the middle of a stronghold of a clan isn't a norm in most cases, so one should choose items while considering the situation where they go berserk too. Annoyed? Try growing taller too. There was someone asking why male. Ravana appears so often, wanting female. Ravana to make more appearances. Ravana has a strong male form, and his identity leans more towards male than female. Ravana gave birth to many children in female form, even for a high-ranked Sura, but the number of children Ravana has had with females in male form is much greater. He said he's slinging that meat instead of slinging that clit. I'm so childish sometimes. So, however, since Ravana's female form is more fun to draw, the amount of female appearances has increased due to my own selfishness to some extent. To faithfully reflect the character setting, Ravana should be in male form in most scenes, except when female form is needed. Okay. Translative note, we'll probably go with him if someone verses Ravana from here on out, or use the name instead of a pronoun. Tak looks taller today. Actual height order, Lee's is 178 centimeters, Vayu is 173, Taksaka is 167. I'm taller than all of you. Taksaka doesn't feel bad looking up at others at his current height since his adult form is so tall. It's like the leisure of the rich or something like that. And that is the end of the blog post. All right, how we feel this week? What do y'all say in the chat? I'm catching the chat. What do y'all say? How we feel this week? How we feel? How we feel? Taksaka gang, real niggas here? Yes, we did. Indra, Zap. It's been a while since I skip a bubble, but of course it happens when Tiara is here. She is always here when it happens. I'm a Garuda clan member personally. The first Vayu panel after leaves, you scared, blah, blah, blah. Wait, did you skip the same? Everybody else, gods included below them. It was the, wait. blah blah blah. Doesn't really matter if the current you already told you. This nigga, you did not. I didn't. Maybe I read it in my head. Maybe you're right. I do that sometimes. I do that when I'm playing visual novels and I'm reading text. I'm like I don't think I read it out loud. But that's my fault though. Sorry I didn't catch that. Tat kept its promise, huh? Yep. Summer weather hitting. I guess he tested Lise to see if she still had faith in the gods. Her future version. Okay. Now you embrace your inner urge to be a Twitch thought. You guys want the bathtub streams? The hot tubs? Hot tub streams? Curry Gum getting us the fan service. Favorite part of the chapter was Lise taking a step back and why you like, nah. Why you really helping me though? Damn, didn't really know Lise was that tall. He's pretty tall. Yeah. If I remember correctly, Curry Gum said Ravana is stronger than Taxaka. I don't remember that, so I couldn't tell you. Ready to see the dragon step on the insects. Taxaka stomped Ravana though. I'm pretty sure for sure. I mean, that's Ravana's gimmick. Healing abilities way better, but couldn't tell you about all the other stuff. You know what client I'm siding with every time. Dragon up! It's a cool chapter. I'm happy that he kept his promise. I'm ready to see them go ham. Sometimes having a small, dedicated strike force to infiltrate a larger base works. Sometimes you do need more numbers, but I feel like the three of them could get a lot done. And then freeing Yuta also helps a lot too. And you never know what else could happen in the meantime. So we'll see how things shake up. But hey, man, free my guy Yuta. Oh, yeah, and the Finite. Tak also has some special destructive moves. Asura basically begged Tak to spare Ravana. Yep. 3 good men. No, two good men and 1 bad bitch. That's all that's needed. Hey, they got it, though. They got it. I believe. I need some Asha, bro. Bring some Asha back for me, man. I miss Asha. I miss Asha so much. I'll be thinking about, like, just, what is she doing? She out there still being great. You know what I'm talking about? Also, I wanted to point something out. I want to see if I can remember it. So Ravana just wants smoke. I just don't like you. Is that just me? Does anyone here a Ravana stan? I don't care if you do. I'm just curious. I just don't like Ravana. I just don't like you. No, you make my blood boil the same way Indra does. 1 second. No, hell no. Talking about Vishnu out. In the fine art, it was mentioned that Tak can destroy time of an individual. Oh shit! I'm a certified bug hater. Mine is Hura. Shout to Hura. Are there any insects that I like? I think a lot of y'all like Sagara, so there's that. I pray for Asha's failure daily. Ravana too. I'm not mad at it, but Team Asha out though. Ravana in the same tier with Indra and Chandra's of the world. What's wrong with Chandra? What's wrong with my nigga Chandra? You just pragmatic, that's all. To a fault maybe, but you know, you just out here doing what you gotta do. I don't dislike Chandra, but I'm not mad at that. She's the same as Sagara. She's irritating, but at least she's consistent about it. Fair. Sagara's an Anata member. Oh shit, that's true. My bad. What the fuck's wrong with me? Snakes. Great snake. Asha's not out? What do you mean? She's the one. When was the last time we saw Asha when Sierra gave back the bracelet? I think when Asha pulled up on Lila. Asha had a conversation with somebody pretty recently. I don't know if it was around that time. I feel like Lila and Asha had a convo or something. Somebody. I can't remember who. But it was a few chapters ago. Like, or arcs ago. But like, I want to say about 30 chapters ago or so. Something like that. I miss Lila who cares about Asha. Alila who cares about Asha. Yes, Lila. Yeah. I think it was no, not Ryan time travels. Definitely we've seen her after that. I know it was after that. But unless you're saying Rand did see her also in the time. Oh wait, in the room. I got you saying in the white space. I got you. Her last appearance was negotiating with Sagara. Was it Sagara then? Maybe it was Sagara. Okay. I know she was talking to somebody. I hate Sagara so much. Imagine trying to receive somebody you only like the concept of. In the white space. Yeah. With Sagara, yeah. I miss her though. It just like for me. This is not a bad thing, by the way. This is just like there was a huge shift in like a paradigm shift in how the story was told and how things were conceptualized and kind of just the storytelling when Asha was removed from the main party in a sense. Because a lot of stuff was filtered through her and you're always wondering what she was up to and what she was getting down to. Could we trust her? Could we not trust her? And that was for a portion of the story. Obviously, when she revealed what she was really trying to do and get done, that changed. Just hasn't been the same in some ways. So I just kind of miss it. That's all. Wasn't the conversation with Lila after the time travel arc? I should reread again. I couldn't even tell you. That's I'll let y'all tell me. I don't even remember. Y'all know I don't remember nothing. I'm old. My brain don't work the same. Can't hate a character if it's hot. Hold on. Are you right? Are you correct about that? You might be onto something. Now, I might say you look good, but I don't like you. But you might be onto something. I think it's because I respect her plots more than anything, so I don't hate Sagara as much. I got you. Sagara, if I remember correctly, is one of the 10 main characters Kurigam had mentioned a while back. Think of like Anata, Yuta, Maruna, Sagara, Lise. I don't remember the rest, but maybe I'm wrong. So yeah, I think Sagara's hot. I still dislike her. Well, Sagara, you know me. When it comes to the Suras and Nasikas and stuff, because they can switch. I'm good. Give me the pure-blooded humans. Give me the quarters. I might fuck with a half. I don't want, or I'm I'm good off that. Like toxic masculinity form Sagara. What if she does that? You know what? Let me keep my demonic thoughts to myself. Love how even with the shit from Astra, the story's still goated. Big facts. It is. Hot characters only get brownie points from a 1 out of 10 to a 5 out of 10. I always say that about series. If you have if your characters look good, you get a 5 from me. This is why Fairy Tail will never be less than a 5. They look good. That's just proof of Kurigam's pen. Her pen is insane. I still crack up at Kurigam killing off characters with a beard. I also heard her be like, I've been drawing Ravana in female form just for myself because I want to. Even though he should be in male form more often. Now, he's sired more children with his meat than he did with the cleat. I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry. She's still hot, even in toxic masculinity form. No homo. She don't look good like my nigga Rao. He's gorgeous. Rao? Aren't I handsome? I was like, yes, you are. I'm trying to be in some Segura guts, especially for the older ones. I know they freaky. Some Sora guts. Oh, I don't know, man. I'm the person that says no to Melina when all my friends say yes for Mortal Kombat. I'm like, no. I'm terrified. I'm scared. And I got it like that. I could pick and choose. I don't gotta submit. I'm interested in the items concept of because of the unstableness in the fluctuation of power between the top. You know who's an exception though? For me, stay on track. The powers is like, I kind of want to see it. I want to see it. The S is in the name. Semfanti, yeah. Like Asura that's being like held down by weapons and they actually die because the weapons are so powerful that kills them, or they actually lose their mind and go crazy. I think that's an interesting concept of having to kind of subdue strong folks because of the fluctuation of power. That's interesting. I like that she added that. I thought that made a lot of sense. When I was reading it based on the nature of their clan and how things kind of work, I thought that was cool. I like it. Also, how the M is in Maruna. Aruna. I want Aruna back. With the what was it called again? A snowflake apple? I need that. I think a snowflake apple would taste good though. I think that's what it was called. Agni, Kubera, Ganhavra, Lise, Asha, Sagara, Yuta, Maruna, Ran, Brilith, I think. I miss my girlfriend Brilith too. Agni, come outside, bro. I'm ready. I will defeat the concept of fire or die trying. I got the red on my head. All right? Oh, man. I still play for a Murugan flashback? Why? Why Murugan? I got curious, so I went to look, and from Season 3 prologue, the 10 main characters are Lise, Asha, Brill, Agni, Kubera, Ganhava, Sagara, Yuta, Maruna, and Rand. So Brill is not there, okay. Oh, wait, no, Brill is there. Who are the top 3? Do we know? Kinara, Eravata, and... You say Kamadu, probably? I guess that makes sense, based on what just happened. Is Chitana a bug, too? I will pull up on a bona fide ice user and pull up on Icy. I will become a bona fide ice user and my power is unstable. What I was gonna say a little earlier is wow, I completely lost it. Never mind. I was gonna tell you the one Sura I'm making an exception for. But whatever. Give me Ushas, give me Brilith, give me Lila. I'm good. Give me Lila. Chandra won't fight me to the death for Lila. I know he... I can spell the hole in you. He already did. He can come bike, though. He can come bike. Yeah, I understand Lila. I still need the Lila merch. I need a shirt. I need the earmuffs. And I want the mask. I don't care. I still find it hilarious that I really read like the first season and didn't realize Lila was covering her face with something. I thought Lila looked like that. It's funny the attention to detail I don't notice sometimes. It reminds me of me not knowing and Dorsey had a horn until like my 4th reread. So yeah. What Kendrick said, I know you got some hole in them. Yeah. That's crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. Sometimes I don't be paying attention to like to the minute details in the artistry sometimes, especially when I'm catching up to something, because I'm trying to get through it as fast as possible. So that's just on me. That's just me. It's really with repeated reads where I discover more and more and more things. This is why, like, when you hear me speak about something, you're like, wow, he's very knowledgeable. Don't assume I just played that game once or watched that show once. Like, I've seen Smallville 100,000,000 times since it came out. That's why I know it like the back of my hand. I'm not the person, like, yeah, anyway, so yeah. Low-key, the Lila mask is fire now. It is. I love it. It's trademark, bro. It's so clean. When I first found out who was on it there, I was just mad she hit her face, but the mask was cool. She had her reasons, though. She had her reasons. The Endorsi horn is acceptable even, but her eyes get a few panels with nothing but a close-up of them. I'm blind. I'm old. All right? I have 120 vision. It just is what it is. What does the word bug mean in the context of the story? You mean in Kubera? We're just talking about the clan. The Ashura clans are insects. They're centipedes, millipedes. When they like fully certify, they're like amalgamations of different types of bugs. And I don't know that we've seen any arachnids, anything of the sort, but they're the Ashura clan. Yeah, ants and all that. I don't think we see... Because if someone turns into a spider, y'all know I can't read it. I don't like spiders, bro. So... Ah! I'm alive. I'm good. Trachea. Oh, God. Wrong pipe. Damn. Holy. I almost died on stream. Remember the taco almost took me out 5 years ago on stream? The taco? The access level taco? Almost got taken out by a drink. That's crazy. A bug is a bug. Not gonna lie, I would exterminate the whole effing clan. Couldn't have me in there. That's crazy. The bug hater shot Gustang. Where the raid at? The taco came back. Yeah. The raid's killing his chest. I definitely got like a powerful swig of that, but it really because it went down my windpipe. And that being said, we're in a good arc. I didn't expect any of these things to happen in N20, all things considered. I'm trying to think where I thought I was gonna go, but from the moment I seen Rachel like this, I just looked over because she wanted to his day. I'm like, where are we going? What's gonna happen? So this should be interesting. Anybody worried about Utah? We're always in a good arc. That's a fact. I was literally saying this because, again, I apologize for not doing it. Why is it so dirty? For not doing it Friday. But for anyone who doesn't know, real quick, we never used to have that. We used to have carpet. We got rid of all the carpet for hardwood, so obviously I had to move things out of the rooms and move things out of whatever. And in the me moving things in and out my room, I'd actually lost the cord for this mic. I didn't have it. So I know I did a little stream Friday, but I was using my own mic, my old mic, from the standpoint, and that one it cuts in and out. I threw it out, doesn't work. So I couldn't even stream because I didn't have a microphone until I found the cord on Sunday. So Glam and I are going to be ranking all the Kubera arcs, tier list style. So stay tuned for that. My guess is Thursday of this week, because I think tomorrow I'm going to do the Tower God theories tomorrow, and then Wednesday, Pat and I are going to do the J. Cole, our favorite 20 J. Cole songs. So probably Thursday. So, yeah, slide for that. Friday, I don't know. I might not be here because I have to prepare for the barbecue. But anyways, we're always in a good arc. Fact. There is no bad arcs in Kurigam. I could only point to you one chapter that I ever read where I was unmoved. That doesn't mean the chapter was bad. Doesn't mean it was trash. It doesn't mean it was whatever. But I would be fine if I never read that chapter. And that's just a side story with Brilliant's dad in it. That one chapter. What's his name? Talbith? I just didn't care for that chapter at all. That's it. So, worried about Utah? Nah, we gotta be ready for the universe. I actually love that gimmick though, where someone is so strong or whatever. People don't be worried about them. They be worried about that person snapping and going crazy. Okay, yeah, more or less. Tears about to go crazy. That'll be the shortest stream. Just put everything in S tier. No, it won't be like that. And you guys know how Glam is. Glam is arguably, I don't know if you guys think Glam is more or less critical than I am, but I'll say this. I believe the lowest tier will be B. It's going to be S, A+, A minus, B. So B will get the lowest rank, but no, we're not going to do that. All the arcs, I expect a 6-hour stream then? No. I'm telling you right now, don't expect that. I'm going to do a top 10, so top 10 arcs. Yeah, it will not be 6 hours. I promise you that. Sorry, wait, Floor of Death? One chapter, love to see it. That's not even a main story chapter. There you go. I remember that chapter came and went. Yeah, I just not moved by it. It's not a bad chapter. Just, I don't really care for it. 90% of arcs, S. We'll see when we get to it, ladies and gentlemen. What was our favorite panel? I want to say this one, but Ravana's ugly, so fuck off. Where's my dragon? Where you at? This was my favorite panel. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Dragon Clan, baby. Can't go wrong. This is my favorite panel. What about Chow? But for real, that swaggy panel of my ninja? Yep. You said everyone said Yiddy. What was my favorite piece of dialogue? Probably the part where they're talking about the items and how they have to carefully choose what they use because they can kill somebody or make them go mad. I don't know why that moved me a lot. It moved me. I like that part. That was tight. And maybe the panel that I apparently, allegedly, supposedly skipped, but I don't think I skipped it. Skip. I don't know about that. Skip. I can't even do it. I can't even sound like that guy. He's so country. Lee's and Utah chilling. I'm with that one. I like that. I'm at an 8.5 this week out of 10. Great chapter. That's how to rank it. Don't know what you guys are rated as. I'm around there. If you guys want to share your rankings with me, and then we're gonna move on. Always gotta thank the Kubera Gangarino for popping up and showing through. I do have some interesting Kubera streams I've been cooking up, so just stay tuned. I'm probably gonna test it with the Patreon first, but yeah. Also 8.5. That's what's up. That's what's up. But if you guys don't have any further commentary or questions, I will move forward. Thanks for the stream. Always, every Monday, I'm gonna be here. Every Monday, I do this because I do this for the love of the game. Because Kubera keeps me sane. Kubera, go! Big facts, big facts. Yeah. All right, Kubera gang, appreciate y'all. Go enjoy some much needed fun and do what you gotta do. We will be transitioning into Tog. Tower of Gawd. Gotta go have fun with the TOG stream. I will do my best. It depends on what SIU gives me. It's not always up to me. It's not always up to me. Oh boy. All right. Exactly. Let's see what he's up to this week. That's exactly how I feel. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me put. Where's my Tower of God shit? I don't know. Oh, whatever. I'll use her. Whatever. This is the first thing I found. I'm gonna just put you to the side here. Yeah. Let us see. I'm gonna change this. I don't know why I don't put us in the same folder. I got a problem. One moment, please. I'm just doing some things. I'll use the elder symbol. That's fine. Let's wait until I start reading. Let's wait until I read the chapter before any commentary on the chapter, please. I'm very spoiler sensitive. Very spoiler sensitive. So let's just keep our opinions to ourselves until I read it. Okay. Let me tell them it's Tower of God time. All right, TOG now. TOG now. And let me tell the Discord. I wanna rock. Do 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 do. My baby rock. Tower of Go. It's Tower God Raw Boy, right? Tower. TOG Raw Boy? TOG. Did we get rid of a roll? Where the fuck is this roll? There we go. All right. Let's get it. Okay. Let me see what we're doing. Some peak right here. It's not hard to read this week. I did zoom out a bit. I don't know why though. Last week really melted your brain. You said on YouTube the Koreans gave it a 9.1. Then a few minutes later, 9.2. I won't even lie to you. As soon as that stream ended, I recorded those other videos and threw them up because I didn't even feel like putting this like too much thought into it because I just didn't like the chapter. So that's on me. I misspoke. Like fuck that. That's my bad. I'll explain when 9 finished not to spoil. I saw that too. You also put the wrong chapter name. It was too. Did I really do that? I gotta fix that. I put the wrong chapter number. Why don't you guys? You know what? You guys might have told me in the comments. Hold on. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. That's my bad, yo. What the hell? Yeah, I was out of it that week. That just killed my vibe, bro. Like I was in such a good mood. My vibes were killed that week. Because it's supposed to be what? 20 Let me see. Give me a second. Visibility, public. I'm gonna take it all out. I put 224 though. I'm gonna take it all out. 224. The Trauma and Gustang one doesn't have a chapter number on it. What was the other one? Oh, was it for the live chapter? I put the live chapter. Oh, I did it for the live chapter. You know why I did that? Because I forgot I didn't stream 1 week. And you're right. It's supposed to be 24. I'm an idiot. Well done. Yeah, that's on me. That's my bad. It was here. I just fixed it, but it was here. Well, you can't even see it. Anyways, whatever. All right. Without further ado, let's get into this chapter, man. Say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube in like, I don't even know when. Whenever they get it. So last chapter, Bam lost. But we know it's CBL Nation in this B. So he finna get up. Let's see what happens. Is it time for the dark change, the dark twist? Because his horns are still glowing, so I know he's not down for the count yet. So there's Dumas. He's looking menacing. There's Bam, but to get up or whatever, or maybe not. I think his arm twitched. He's face down still. We scrolling down. Oh, Leviathan's gonna help him. Oh, are we getting the memories from Leviathan now? Maybe the memories. So Leviathan looks at Bam. Leviathan, was this big? Pause. What are you talking about, baby? Mazzino? You're not Mazzino. Don't call me that. Only Mazzino can call me that. Don't call me that. All this is you. What thing? God, these translations. All of this is me. Season 3, Battle in the Heart Chamber, Part 2, SIU. Yes, surprisingly, this space seems to be inside you. Apart from Traumare Shinwan Ryu, I've never seen a place this big before. His Shinwan Ryu. Shinwan Ryu? Yes, the power he uses. Maybe this is the same as Traumare's. The 3 sea dragons that Traumare controls hatch from the eggs he created. I don't know why, but he shared a lot of things with us. So these are 3 eggs. It's emotions, desires, power, and memories. Maybe there is nothing inside of him right now. It could say that we could see. Oh, these translations are going to hurt me. I can already tell this is being poorly translated. It could say that we are parts of Traumare. What really matters is that I am inside of you. Hey! Get out of there! This is weird, man. Making this weird. And surprisingly, you have the vessel to contain it. I was trying not to help you until it was time to face Traumare, but it can't be helped. Get up. I will lend you the power of Traumare. Okay. Oh, well, he said, okay, so he's saying that. Okay, interesting. What y'all saying? Rocks is defo top 3 something part ending. He was cooked that week. No discussion stream. I got you. That was just funny as hell to me. Yeah, I was cooked that week. What's up, Impanzu? What's up, YouTube? 3 months. YouTube be having y'all ninjas so far behind. I can't wait to talk to you about these inconsistencies. I did learn that the baby is also kid apparent. It's kid. Oh, so you're saying kid. Okay. Bam is black then? I don't know. The black space, the reference to the black hole monster. They have a black space that displays their potential inside them. I don't even know what this means, honestly. Comic scans, even though you were asked, we need you. We did need you. Good point. Naya, do miss having multiple translations. It just helps having at least 2. Even if they're not the best, you can just kind of get a general idea of what's really trying to be said here. Let me suck you. You suck. Let me help you. Oh, man. All right. So there's Dumas. He's standing up. There's Bam. There's Leviathan. So wait, you know what? Let me reserve judgment. Looks like he's still breathing, which is good for me. It has saved me from breaking my Lord's orders. Bam gets up. There's Shinsu swirling around him. Dumas just stares. His horn things are swirling like a... What's the fucking DNA thing called? Oh my god. Helix? Double helix? What is that? What is this? Double helix. Okay, thank you. Right. But he's used Leviathan's power before. Is the difference here that Bam forced out Leviathan's power and this time he's willingly lending it to him? The same way when Naruto used to force out Kurama's chakra, it was different than when he could just work with Kurama. If you get what I'm saying. Is that the difference here? Because it's not like he hasn't used Leviathan's powers on many occasions already. Okay, so it looks like the mandible of Leviathan is coming out. And I can see him swirling around Bam. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Is it a new look? He's smaller than I thought. Man, he might be in trouble, bro. He talking shit too? It's over. He talking shit? You look small? Yeah, it's raps. We'll see though how it plays out. Maybe it's because I'm up here, but he looks much smaller than before. Small? Not only smaller, but perhaps it's more accurate to say that I can't see him clearly. This is a translation error. Overcoming fear in this way, and the more clearly I see him, the more clearly I see, or maybe not, is also the quality of a warrior. How strong Dumas is. Oh, so you're saying you can clearly gauge his strength now. Strong. I can finally see clearly the great power of Dumas. Even with Leviathan's power, there's no chance of winning a one-on-one fight. Who else is here? Unless you mean you and who else is here? Unless you mean you and Leviathan. And now the tables have turned, and Dumas must test the new power Bam has revealed. Should I put it to the test? So the carrier's coming towards him. Bam's put his hands out. Hold on real quick. All right. So hands are out. The mandible is swirling into something. The Leviathan little horn things. Is what they use as a bow and arrow? You can make a bow and arrow out of souls though already. Is it because is this stronger? A bow? Okay. He starts shooting at the carrier lances and spears around him. He's shooting. My question is, is Bam still injured? Like, did he heal? He's shooting at stuff. There's destruction. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to understand what's going on here. All right, he's shooting arrows, explosions. The wings on his backs are shaped differently and more watery, and this double helix horns is interesting. Now he's flying around, taking shots from above. Okay, an attack like that wasn't going to work. Bam knew it. He knew it. Wouldn't be possible to deal a mortal blow to that man with such an attack. But what Bam wanted to achieve with those innumerable attacks, why is the narrator talking to me? This Hunter, shut up! Was to find the right moment. It was during that split second when Dumas was alerted by Bam's new power. So we put it to the test and realized that this power was not something threatening to him. Okay. But that it was something but that it would be something annoying, and by shortening the distance that separated him from him. Is Leviathan like scales wrapped around his hand? So he shoots another arrow, I guess. Dumas, in that moment, Dumas instinctively knew. I'm sorry, guys. The text is so spread apart that I have to scroll to see it, right? Like, I feel like I'm reading so broken up. Oh, it pierced him, I think. Yeah, I think it pierced him. That he had made a mistake. Blood. A little late. So he's bleeding. Well, it didn't look like it took the skin off. Like, it didn't make a hole in him, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. The wound is shallower than I thought. I must keep hitting. Hell no. Bam got my respect for that ish. He got his black card revoked last week. Double helix. Which Tower of God character has N-word pass? Gustang. Yep, that's what I thought as well. Leviathan accepted him and using the power so it became stronger. Maybe Naya, but SU never talked about that. That's the thing. I don't like when I have to do the work for the author, make that obvious to me, but, you know. That's an ugly-ass transformation. Is it? I'm not even taking it in like that. My bad. Give me a second. Y'all be lying, saying that ish is ugly. As was said, Levy is inside Bam with his seal intact, so Bam was always only able to use a small part of Levy's power, and Bam said it during the nest. Did Leviathan have a battleship with Bam in the beginning? I might have forgotten. I don't remember. I mean, Bam took him over and kind of consumed him, so I guess it was anger. I just overlooked the fact that Bam can finally sense how strong his opponent is. This better be a plan to shoot healing arrows at the Kun and Crocodile or something. Don't you think that Quant said in the season 1 about Bam being the bigger fish in the tank is why he said that Dumas is small? No, I don't. Emiya better? No, he's been able to do that, but just couldn't judge Dumas' strength completely. He wasn't strong enough. I mean, the whole fish tank thing is not something that hasn't been accustomed to Bam, but do I think that's directly connected to Quant? Not necessarily. I don't think SLU's taking that. Since when is Bam becoming a spear bearer? Where are the 2 horns and why he keeps saying that it's difficult? I'm confused. I don't know. The present narrator of the chapter is a bit odd. Hunter impression. SIU is Korean Togashi. Hey man, he might be. When he masters being a light bearer, SIU heard people saying his art is chaotic, so he threw a narrator into the chapter. I'm crying. No, he don't. There's no Togashi love here. Mishima Togashi. Facts. Fairy tale better. We done the chapter? No, not yet. I'll catch up to the comments. I must keep hitting. It was an unexpected attack. Next time it comes, I can block or dodge it. But what nonsense am I talking? There have been countless times in history where strong people have been knocked down because of small scratches caused by a moment of carelessness. I can't tolerate this. I can't believe that the scripture of the sternness of the family leader, would make such a mistake. Okay. Yeah, his hands come out. Did he catch something? What did he catch? Is that actually Leviathan or something? I'm so confused, man. I can't tell. Or okay, so I guess it's a blast. He's blocking a blast right now. With only his hands. His hands are bleeding. His shirt off. Despite being surrounded by thick armor, I should be grateful for this severe punishment of my weakness. He's walking towards him. Bam is powering up an attack. I must thank this little guy for inflicting this punishment on me, for letting my guard down for a moment. So he fires more. He starts dodging. You seem to have forgotten I am also a spear bearer. Did he forget? He's charging at him. He grabs something. There's an impact. He jumps up. I can see the mandible of Bam's like arrow in the perspective. He comes down with his swing. Looks like they're clashing. I don't know. He catches something else now. We want to stab him with something. Bam blocks it with Shinshu. Then the other needles are coming. Bam lands on the ground. Hits a step back. He's still firing arrows. Dumas is behind him now. That was the second moment Bam expected after recognizing some sort of swirling Leviathan scales, Leviathan's power. So scratched him. He's confused. The horn's going crazy. Okay, that looks pretty cool. The like spiky scales swirling around his arms kind of reminds me of Das Bones when he has the hollow spiral and he starts to spin it. It looks pretty cool. So him and Dumas both land. Bam's about to punch, I guess, now. Leviathan mimesis. Oh! A form of canine irregular transformation. Leviathan's continuous slashes for claws. This word means continuity, to flow without ceasing, but also has the meaning of slashing, cutting, or stabbing. So the name of the technique means continuous slashes. That's the end of the chapter. Okay. Yeah, what do you guys think? Let's probably use this as the thumbnail. This was a cool panel. Yeah, what do you think this week? Dumas is a masochist. I can't tell if an injury is serious or not. Not showing the missing part or not the pained red in the surface. Dumas is priceless. Like, what the F is going on? Solid 5 out of 10. A good 4 out of 10. I'm not mad, but it was all right. It's better than last week. I just don't know why we so zoomed in. It's mid. I guess I just have a lot of questions, I guess, is really all I can say. Like, I'm not mad at it. I thought he would go dark change if anything, but maybe not, or dark twist. Him getting the power up of some sort is what I expected for the most part. Is this a new form, or is this just Leviathan's power? I don't. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on. Dumas might just be a person who doesn't scream in pain, but I can't really tell how severe the attacks are hitting him. Are they severe? Are they fatal? Are they not fatal? Don't know. And yeah, just have to see what happens next week. But I guess we're going to focus on this fight until its conclusion. I wonder if, Leviathan has to have more power he can course through Bam. Because I would surmise if this is all Leviathan could really lend him, that's not enough for trauma, right? So, I don't know. I love this transformation for Bam, and the next piece is going to be a combo of Leviathan and the Chark Change. How is a power that he's had since the Nest a new power? Is it a new power? Once again, instead of using his full power he has, Bam gets a new power. Oh, you mean like a new power up in form, yeah. Not gonna lie, I just don't like Bam getting new-ish like Leviathan when Bam ain't used everything he could, like Dark Twist or piercing himself with the Thorn. I don't read the story, man. There was some more information given about the Sea Dragons and Trauma Ray's power, but I don't know what to do with that. He hatched 3 eggs. He gave them knowledge, memories, and feelings. Apparently, that was the key to defeating him. Is Leviathan one of the 3 water dragons? I don't know. The colors were beautiful, but it's mid because we don't know how many more transformations that Bam has. Just assume he's like Sun Wukong. Has like an unlimited amount, I guess. Like 70-something. Bam went from take it out to last chapter to put it in this one. I don't really care for this battle. I wonder what Rachel is doing. Did she get out of the plant? I don't know. Better than last week, but still mid. No Thorn at the moment, so I can't take this seriously. He isn't. It does seem he put his Thorns away for some reason. Maybe he'll stack it on later, because I don't think this is enough to take out Dumas, but I get the sentiment that it's just rubbing people the wrong way because of execution, how it's done, and just the consistency of not having Bam master anything before he gets something different or new. Obama is correct that the Leviathan power, which I would still consider a new power because he just got it an arc ago, it's not new in the most traditional sense, and he's drawn from Leviathan's power against Holland, against Ren. But the way that he's using it is completely different, and it's caused him to transform and use the power differently. So I would still call it a new power up or new form, new transformative state, whatever verbiage you want to use. This is c'est nouvelle, c'est nouveau. It's a neo form. I just have a lot of questions. That's really my issue. I don't know. I'm not mad at the chapter, honestly. I'm not mad at it. I'm not upset. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's good. I think it's an average chapter. It's just, I guess just speaking for myself, this might be the least interesting thing I care about. Chief, thank you. I'm gonna read those on YouTube though. I'm not gonna read those now. But I'm gonna read those on YouTube later. But thank you for that. But yeah, just like I don't know, dog. At this point, Bam will only use everything when he fights the hard. Maybe. Bam went from wait, I read that already. SAU's writing is taking a great dip once he gets involved with the main character. I don't know, but he will lose his audience like this. I guess. I don't know. Let's switch over to Gustang. I don't have a microphone right now, so I can't hear you. I'm on microphone. I don't have my headphones. I haven't found my headphones, so I can't hear you. I have to find those for tomorrow. So you'd be talking, but I wouldn't be able to hear you, cause I need headphones again. That's the last thing I've misplaced. I'm hoping I'm not the only one that noticed Dumas has massive pecs in one of these chapters. I mean, he's in great shape. C'est dommage. Yeah, my bad, bro. I'm probably gonna talk about it when I do the conversation with Bonehead and those guys. Just slide through. Can we please get a family head climb arc? Don't ask me, man. I'm not writing this. I'm just reading. I'm just the messenger. I am the conduit between. I'm just here, dog. I don't know nothing. Yeah, man. It's just like, okay, let's just go through it. Let's just do this. Let's just do this, right? So Leviathan's like, man, I don't understand the Shinwan Ryu part. And I'm willing to chalk this up to bad translation, but is Shinwan Ryu an ability that requires you to have a massive space of storage or something? Because the idea is that this is not Bam's Shinwan Ryu, is it? Or just a space that Bam has? Like, what does that mean? Does anyone ever feel like SAU just says shit to say shit? He doesn't think about what it will mean later or what it means in conjunction with previous things. And Omar, I'm so happy you're here. Are you messaging me on Discord about something happening with something? Or is that not you? I feel like someone's trying to scam me. I wasn't sure. I was hoping you'd pop up because I think you might have told me you switched accounts or something. I don't know, but somebody on the Omar Discord account was telling me to email somebody about something, and I don't know what's going on, bro. I have no idea what's happening. Is that you? Or is that not you? So I could know. So yeah. Honestly, I think because people just not interested because of the false tension in the fight when people are more interested in other plot points. True. You feel that SCU loved the lore and talking about his world, but his MC, he hates him. I don't know why. Oh, I know. I'm shouting to the wind. I feel it. I ain't the conduit is crazy. You Malos, bro. Xenoblade. Yes. Bam becomes more and more boring. Remember when Trauma had that Shinwani filled anima, so Leviathan was probably in there at some point? That makes sense. Starter's choice. Thank you. So the space of that is as large as what's within Bam. Okay, that's interesting. I think it's because we have a bad translation lately that it makes some things hard to follow. That I think is playing a factor into it. It was so much better when we had both Cosmic and this one. But Void Scans was good, man, from back in the day. Okay, so your main is hacked. Don't trust it. Okay, thank you. So I can I can just kick this person entirely from my life. I had a feeling it was looking shady. Thank you. Don't switch. Let me see if I can find that. I don't think they're still in my Discord though, are they? How do I find that? Omar. I don't know how to do anything on Discord. Hold on. Give me a second. Kick the account if you see it. It's not his main. Someone took it. I don't know if he is still in the court. Actually, I could just add you on Apes. No, they're not in the Discord anyway. So, all right, we're good. All right, my bad, y'all. Let's check some real quick. 4 out of 10. Why every time Bam and friends get a power up, they instantly know how the power works? We'll have a name for it. For a minute, I thought Bam was about to become an anima. Technology versus Naya 56. Technology is winning once again. Whoever hacked my main left the Discord. Okay. All right. I think they realized I wasn't buying whatever they were selling. I kept asking questions, I guess. I don't know. Okay, anywho. Okay, so I do want to make this criticism. It does come across to me at this point sometimes. I do think SIU just be writing stuff. I don't know what it is that's going on, that it seems that whenever Bam and company are the main focal point, it seems to be a dip in interest or a dip in just overall quality or whatnot. But this is why I've been mentioning this for a while, and I think I'm going to make a dedicated video to this. And this creative process, I want to make very clear, I'm not judging it, but it works for some people, and for some people it doesn't. I really believe SIU is writing the chapters week to week without any foreknowledge or long-term vision of exactly how he wants it to play out. He finishes chapter 624, then starts with a blank page, and in that moment, he's like, what should I do next? There's not a cohesive plan or idea from start to finish. That's what it feels like to me. Like every week, there's a blank page, and he fills the canvas in with whatever comes to mind that week. I'm gonna give you just a small snippet into my writing process. I'd create a timeline of my entire series first. So if there were events and things that happened 300 years before the main story is, I'd like to have all that jotted out from start to the future, the end. So that when I'm ready to tackle something, I have an exact time period of when it works. So I kind of had that all spaced out first, and then I pile on after that. Everyone's writing process is different. There's no one right, correct way to do that. That all being said, I don't think he's good at it. Some artists are great at coming up with something every week and know their story so intuitively, so intimately. They know when something they're saying is a possible retcon or contradicting something earlier. I don't think he knows because he has so much things going on. This is a dense series with a lot of information. It is. There's a lot to remember, a lot to talk about, a lot to know. I don't know that he has a full grasp on it. I don't know where he really wants to go. What are you trying to draw? What are you trying to say? I'm not entirely sure. And there are these times where things happen, and I feel like he just says stuff. Now, granted, I would have to go check the official. I never read the official for this chapter. I actually forgot to do that. It kind of reminds me when Mazzino was talking about the curses are the something of the world, and I'm like, nigga, what does that mean? Are you just saying shit? I got questions. So, anyways, yeah. Anyways. Anyway, let me see now. SIU seems to have much more of a plan when it comes to the family has and other top tier characters to create a Phantom Code. That probably makes more sense. I agree with that more. Yeah. When it comes to things with flashbacks, it seems that he's more put together, but things in the present, it seems that it comes straight off the dome this week. SIU has a Leviathan inside him, and just writes whatever Leviathan tells him. Yeah, just he's freestyling the story. To me, the greatest freestyler was Toriyama, and he faltered at major points. Yep. You know, if the series started off being written like that week to week, it probably would have been fine if done correctly. But the fact that it ain't feel like that throughout the first and second season makes it work worse when he makes nonsense. That's just your opinion, though. Yeah, it's actually it reminds me of one of the comments somebody made last week about SIU zooming in on a fight and making it kind of hard to read is very forgivable because more often than not, it's not a combat focused chapter. But last week, because it was purely combat, it exacerbated the problem. It made it very plain to see. Like, oh, yeah, we got to work on this. So I don't know, man. I don't really got much to say, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all got any more questions or commentary? Let me know. But I'm ready to take this to the U of the tube, see what they have to think, and wrap it up. And I don't know that I don't know that I have any deep commentary on the chapter this week. Just a lot of questions. The timing of things, how things work, why it worked the way that it did. Does Leviathan have more power to give him? Because if giving him power now is barely enough to beat Dumas, the fuck are you going to do against Traumer? SIU removing the blog post is consistent with what you are saying about him writing the chapters without prior planning. Now he can invent things without worrying about pre-established. That's true. It's probably that SIU knew about the story and the family, but doesn't know how quite to put Bam in there. It's leading to the clash in quality. That also makes sense. Will I believe this fight is going to end soon? I hope it does. I stopped my reread because I'm not sure it will be rewarded for retaining all that information. That's a big reason why I haven't doing a lot of rereading too. I don't know that the things that I've cared about early on in the story or earlier in the story really have credence. The one thing that I'll say stuck is like the Lororo speech about luck. But yeah, man. That being said, what was my favorite panel this week? Actually, it was probably this one. Bam had some cool panels, but the one where he puts the thing around his arms, I thought that looked cool. Oh, I mean, how do we feel about this form and transformation in terms of so far its utility, what it can do, how it looks? I think the mandibles are ugly. I think everything else is kind of fine. I don't know that I love the horns swirling like that, but it's not really bothering me. I like when it's around his hands though. But yeah, like rate the drip of the transformation. It's not bothering me. It's whatever. I don't have any strong comments in any direction on it, honestly. But I like the spiked hands thingy-majiggies. That's good. That's a good point. How much of one season 2 carry over to season 3? Yeah. So I wouldn't waste my time if I didn't believe it wasn't going to be the case. So yeah. The bow getting more utility is cool. I do like that he's doing the bow and arrow more often. You guys think that he might start using any of the teleportation arrows? I guess he needs a second thorn to do that though, right? Think the form is going to be the most flexible in its current skill set because it has long range and apparently a close range mode. You don't think the other form had that? With him being able to shoot hella bangs and stuff? Bam should dual wield this bow and the soul bow and pull the strings with his teeth. That'd be raw. Who did that recently? Something I was watching or reading. I don't remember. It looks cool. I just don't care. $100 says next arc is gonna be forgotten. That's a great way of putting it. I get it. Fair piece of dialogue. I guess the part with Leviathan talking to Bam. You gotta. I'm inside you, Shinwan Ryu. I guess. And this week, I'm gonna give it a 5.5, maybe a 6. I'm not like, I don't hate it. It's just very whatever chatter to me. Like, I'm ready. I just kind of want to say try again next week type beat. You know what I'm saying? So, Bam using the Leviathan as kind of a thorn mail is interesting for close range combat. Yeah, it is. SI needs to stop adding things to the transformation. Imagine what Bam will look like when he fights so hard and won't fit on screen. He's gonna have mandibles, the tooth horns, 5 thorns around him, a ethereal crown, swirling souls, the Black March, and a stand behind him with a flame elephant. Like, yeah, it's gonna be too much. You gotta, yeah, that's kind of funny. Something that I just thought about, Bam doesn't really have a signature weapon until the bow. I wouldn't even call the bow the signature weapon. Hold on. He's used the red Thressa transfer, the cutlery. I feel the most. Then the arrow, then the blue shield. But maybe the bow and arrow could become a signature. I don't know though. You trying to look like a fucking Sura? Rate this stretch of chapters is hard because I don't give a damn about the fight. That's fair enough. That's fair. I don't either. I'm not invested in this. I guess I was wrong about Dumas possibly needing to be. Dumas did say I have a thick armor around me. Is that why he's so durable? Because even though he looks human in here, he's really in an armor. Do you see what I mean when I say I have a lot of questions? You know in cartoons, when someone like has a comically long scroll, they unwind it and it keeps bouncing around the room? That's how many questions I have. I have Ace Vein verse the question level questions. So we'll have to see how he solves them or answers them in due time. But it's Hatsu out of 10, mid. I like the spike, spiral, twin scales, wrist gauntlets, everything else mid. I'm with you on that. Surrounded by thick armor. I thought he was talking about the setting they are inside his armor. You see, that could be interpreted in so many ways. Like, I don't know if this armor is like weirdly on him or not. Because I don't get the difference between him outside and inside. Because he has arms in here. Like, I don't know. Like, it's questions, my nigga. Questions. QUPSATNGGY questions. That's not how you spell questions, but I got questions. That's all I can really say. So, yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to do with this for the time being. So, I'm just going to reserve harsh judgment until I see it all play out. But please come join me on YouTube in 15 minutes or so to continue the conversation there. And everyone be safe. What's crazy is that these questions are so simple, they should have been answered already. I agree.